For years, Lifetime and Hallmark have been at odds over who can make the best, sweetest, holiest, and jolliest Christmas movies. But after all this time, the debate continues. Are Hallmark's classically favorite Christmas movies actually the best? Or has Lifetime started to surpass them in terms of quality? So here's our Lifetime versus Hallmark comparison. Lifetime Christmas movies are the best because the romance plots are a crucial feature on both Hallmark and Lifetime movies. However, both cable networks approach this differently. One of the reasons fans prefer Lifetime is that their characters tend to come together much faster. Instead of watching characters pine for each other, Lifetime Christmas movies make the couples official sooner, allowing audiences to soak up everything a Christmas relationship offers, including the inevitable drama.
You're both adults.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're still in love with him or something, right?
Exactly.
Everyone young and old deserves a Christmas romance, but Lifetime Christmas movies tend to focus on the love of younger characters who are still figuring things out. Lifetime Christmas movies with characters in their 20s and 30s can address the pressures these young adults feel to have it all together while juggling the Christmas spirit. It's one of the reasons Lifetime features younger actors who have previously appeared in iconic teen shows.
No one knows why love picks some people and not others.
Maybe the guy that I'm supposed to be with is the guy that I already knew.
Lifetime has always had a bit of a competitive edge in network reputation, thanks mainly to the crime thrillers and steamier romances it regularly airs throughout the year. However, because Lifetime is a network with an edge, its Christmas movies frequently have a bit more humor and snark to them. As a result, Lifetime Christmas movies can appeal to a more modern audience, employing jokes and innuendos that any Hallmark movie would blush at even today.
There's this one house you got to see. All right, the decorations are so cool. All right, it'll just take a second. Just take a second.
Did you just take off my seatbelt?
It's not bad to rely on familiar and famous faces and pairings, but Lifetime rarely does that. In fact, Lifetime has been committed to finding new talent in recent years. Many of its most successful films in 2020 alone feature new talent with whom the network has never previously collaborated. New, no matter how unusual, isn't always a bad thing.
Closed. It's a Christmas emergency.
Let me guess, the whole world has lost its Christmas spirit and you're the only one who could get it back.
Yes.
It's been fascinating to watch the crop of talent at both networks change over the years, but it's become clear in recent years that Lifetime appears to be the preferred destination for television stars from the 1990s and 2000s. The cast of One Tree Hill, which includes Hilary Burton, Robert Buckley, Tyler Hilton, Bethany Joy Lenz, and others, can be found on Lifetime regularly.
It's in the kitchen waiting for you.
Thank you, Grandma.
Okay. And I've got this waiting for you. Oh gosh, I've missed you.
Well.
Hallmark may be diversifying their stories and characters this year by supporting queer characters, but Lifetime has been outperforming the Hallmark network in this category for years. Lifetime regularly features actors of color, interracial romances, Jewish family holiday celebrations, and many more. This year's latest crop of films includes a disabled leading lady finding love in an Asian American family, and the queer romance front and center.
Like it. So are you a believer now?
As should be evident by now, Lifetime is far ahead of Hallmark in many ways to appeal to new, younger, more diverse audiences, but they're also not afraid to try new things with the stories they tell. While Hallmark continues to tell romantic stories and retellings of literary classics, such as A Christmas Carol, Lifetime focuses on stories that include entire families, feature modern couples, challenge biases and beliefs, and give the season a new meaning.
Going on.
You want me to rewrite my entire article? But there's only 3 days left until Christmas Eve.
Then you better get working.
Now that we're halfway through, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we bring out new videos each week. At the same time, Hallmark Christmas movies are the best because Hallmark's Movies and Mysteries channel transforms into the Miracles of Christmas channel, a fan favorite during November and December. With two networks dedicating to Christmas movie programming, it's no surprise that Hallmark remains so popular. For those who prefer more religious and spiritual Christmas films, Miracles of Christmas is a fan favorite. Lifetime avoids this genre, which is why Hallmark dominates.
To look beneath the surface, Nick. The bakery, Christmas, white deer. There's more to it than meets the eye.
While Lifetime Christmas movies tend to bring their characters together sooner, Hallmark Christmas movies prolong the initial yearning. It works in the end though, because their films end with some grand romantic gesture that makes audiences swoon. The grand romantic gesture is essential in Hallmark's happily ever after formula, from someone quitting their job in the big city to over-the-top love proposals. Part of what makes Hallmark Christmas movies so easy to make fun of is the incredibly cheesy nature of their stories. Their films, almost too earnest and quaint for their own good, follow unrealistically beautiful people and impossible fairy tale type scenarios. The sheer number of Christmas movies with royal themes says it all. On the other hand, the network never shies away from its wholesome, corny nature, putting out record numbers of new films year after year. It just shows that they're more than happy to lean into it. Though Hallmark does change things up from time to time, there's no denying that the network has its favorite leading actors, especially when it comes to its impressively busy leading ladies. Lacey Chabert, Candace Cameron Bure, Danica McKellar, Alicia Witt, and others can be counted on to produce at least one new Christmas movie for the network each year, if not more.
Wow.
Wow yourself.
On the other hand, Hallmark has become a second career haven for older actors, stars from the 1970s and 80s, who can now play leading ladies and men's parents and grandparents. Donna Mills appears in 12 Gifts of Christmas, while Florence Henderson, Mrs. Brady herself, appears in Matchmaker Santa alongside the ever-present John Ratzenberger. Even though some of Hallmark's older films focus on family bonds and Christmassy magical realism, the network has realized that its primary audience tunes in for one thing and one thing only: romantic wish fulfillment. In its own cheesy way, Hallmark has revitalized their traditional romance novel, Marriage Plot, for a new, holiday-themed entertainment-hungry generation, even producing Christmas-based adaptations of classic Jane Austen novels in recent years.
We won't save Christmas for an entire... Wait, did you just say yes?
Yes.
We can have the festival here?
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, yes.
At the same time, there's nothing wrong with falling in love with Hallmark's tried and true recipe for cozy Christmas comfort. Sure, many of their films hit the same beats act after act, and they may all build to the final scene's kiss climax between their young lovers. However, there is a reason why Hallmark has long been regarded as the Christmas network. They know what they're doing and put in the effort year after year. Their movie viewership routinely outnumbers Lifetime's viewership, so perhaps Hallmark has the market figured out.
I've never met a woman like you. And I'm not sure that I'm ready to say goodbye just yet.
Which network do you prefer? Tell us in the comments. For our biggest fans, consider becoming a member for bonus perks and access. Don't forget to check out our merch store for the perfect binge-watching apparel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We put out new videos like this one every week. We'll see you for our next video. Thanks for watching.